I am who I decide. I leave your ass no reply. Cockiness like 6'7", but your skill level just knee high. Think I only write love songs? Well, goddamn, you're behind. Sick of playing two different people. I'm ripping up my own disguise. I would never talk back. Say last in the pack.
So this morning, we are kicking this week off with a photo shoot with the great and Travis Bernard, a phenomenal photographer. I met him at the Super Total. He got some badass shots of me there. I followed his work since then. He's done a lot of cool major projects. Honored to be able to work with him today. And we're getting shots specifically for my cousin Jay Wright's clothing line. If you don't know, Jay Wright is an artist. I've used his songs in a lot of my videos.
When stacking up faster, I work till I master this music, then give it to y'all. Never would guess I'm a rapper till after I rip off the beat, make your speakers dissolve. Talk about money, I'm getting involved. You try to take from me, ignoring your call. I swear that I'm losing my mind every time I go jump on the track and get fully engulfed. We are not the same, we are different.
He's blowing up. He just got verified on Instagram. He broke 30 million streams on Spotify. He even just did a small deal with a show on Netflix where they're using his music now. It's amazing to see. The dude is super talented and he's putting in the work and it's starting to pay off. So he has a new clothing line, the Right Vibe Apparel. I can appreciate the last name there. And he sent us some gear, asked if we can get some shots for him and his website for the big launch. And that's what we're doing today.
My tool and I come right through and I do my thing. I spit so cool, my name in the mouth like drunk with a.
Before we leave, getting a quick shot for Alpha Clothing as well. My other sponsors, well, my sponsors. Josh is not a sponsor, but I figured while we're here and we have the master, might as well. What jacket is this?
This is an Alpha Rain jacket. I wear this literally all the time.
She does.
And when I walk into,
she stole it.
Whenever I go into a quiet place, it's so loud.
She stole it.
I did. I steal all of his outfits. Outfits.
So that's a wrap on shooting. Finish up about 2 p.m. So now we're gonna hop on over from Providence to Smithfield for lunch. Here at Blackie's with Nick Ferraro now, because who doesn't love Blackie's and food? This burger has
peanut butter,
jelly, barbecue sauce. Sounds gross.
No.
It's gonna be good, I think.
No, definitely not gonna be good.
It's gonna be really good.
I think it's gonna be good.
You got all protein. Mm-hmm. And of course I had to throw in a margarita. And I got everyone else to grab a midday drink too.
Agita. I got a Stoli Doli.
And I gotta go train later, so yeah. Happy not making your bed day today. This is just to show you a contrast. Every time I PR, I try to eat really big the day before. Only on PR days. And usually pizza's my go-to because pizza's amazing. It's carbs and sodium and everything you need to fill you up for the next day of big lifting. But the problem is it bloats you like crazy. Like crazy. And I hold a lot of weight in my face when I bloat. So just wanted to show you before we eat pizza and PR what we're currently looking at. And this is the pre-pizza face, okay? Notice. Looks a little human, okay? You know, not horrible. I don't have the prettiest face, but is all right. It's hanging in there. Because once we put this pizza down, this is my custom pizza I get every time. It's chicken, bacon, ranch, meats, Philly cheesesteak, meats, Hawaiian pizza, all in one. It's delicious. It's delicious.
Did you get it that time?
Not that time. 5th time's the try. I mean, 5th time's the charm. I tried 5 times.
How have you made money in your life?
What?
How did you buy a house? What the fuck?
So if you know me and you know my channel, you know my deadlift shoe has always been the Ani, as nature intended. They are 4mm thin soles, which is thinner than a wrestling shoe sole, and they're built to last. I had my black high tops for 6 years. And guess what the heck Ani just dropped now? This is freaking phenomenal. Their first ever premium leather, as nature intended shoe. Made with an extremely high quality faux leather material that's better than real leather in the gym because it won't be destroyed by water, torn, or aged as easily as leather, yet feels as soft as high quality leather. Same 4mm thin sole, available in high tops and low tops with extra cushion around the ankles for comfort and support. Available now. I put the link in the info box below. Use the code NWB for 10% off. Time to christen these bad boys.
Today.
Jesus Christ, it scared the fuck out of me.
What are you doing?
moving these trees out of the way and then moving this rack out of the way. This rack is misleading because it looks like it's lightweight and skinny, and it's 230 pounds, and it's like an awkward 230. We're moving all of this just for the sake of filming. Only do this on certain days, and you gotta get good angles.
Once a year.
Yeah, basically.
Let's keep it to once a year.
Whenever it's a big day for deadlifts, so we have the whole open space to film. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah. That wasn't that bad.
Nah, that was good. Oh, they retaped my deadlift bar. People will like not pay attention and try benching and squatting with this thing.
What are you doing?
Going for basically what my opener would be. 575 is 565 at the last meet. I want it heavy enough to where the next jump, which will be the final jump, isn't a shock to the body, but we also don't want it so heavy that it drains me. And I think just physical strength wise, I could do 585 right now and then jump. Strength wise, it'd be fine. But I think mentally, I would see that 6 plates. It's still kind of like a big thing in my head, 6 plates. And I think mentally I might exert more adrenaline on that than I need to. And that little adrenaline dump can drain you. So this is also like a psychological thing. Do a weight that doesn't get you overly hyped up, that's still heavy enough to set you up.
Smooth. What's up, Matt? Come on, pants.
640 pounds.
That's what that was?
I even brought my singlet and I'd even change into it.
Wow. My pizza pants had paid off.
I wasn't sure today. I didn't feel bad, but I also didn't feel like that on point feeling you get in the PR day.
I could tell.
640 pounds.
Oh my God, are you
Mid
excited?
600s.
That's crazy.
It's big for me. Whew.
Were you planning on getting, like, did you have any
640
idea?
is what I had in my head the whole time.
You didn't tell anyone though.
I didn't tell anybody. I never talk about PR plans. What my thought was, I surprised myself at Super Total by hitting 625. A big PR for me at the time. That was two and a half months ago. But I hit that 625 after doing 5 other lifts throughout that day. It was an 8-hour long meet with strongman included, so I was already fatigued from that. And I did it having done 615 first, which is not a good attempt selection right there. So I thought in my head, all right, if I do one more full training block and come in fresh on a day and just deadlift and pick my attempts better, I think it'd be good for 635. But then I was like, what's 2.5s on each side? Let's make it a nice round 640. So that was my thought, and I guess it worked.
Wow.
I need 640 on the
I heard
board.
a lot of screaming. I thought you were gonna pass out, but you did.
I got it.
Shit, man.
640.
Hey, dude. Oh shit.
Yeah.
And you hit 625 at, oh, yeah, dude.
Oh my God.
Oh my shins.
If you noticed, I took off all the 25.
Yeah, you're definitely more of an engineer than I am. Always put your weights away, kids. Always put your weights away. Nothing is more douchier than leaving your weights on the bar when you're done. Bringing in 2 different cameras, moving gym equipment in front of other equipment so people can't use it, and taking up space with someone manning a camera isn't even as douchey as not putting your weights away afterwards.
I agree.
Facts. I first hit 600 pounds back in like early 2017, and now it's January 2020. So it's funny because you see lifts happen when you follow somebody and you don't pay attention to the time frame. So it feels like they make a PR like every single week, but in reality, I only put on 40 pounds to my deadlift in the last almost 3 years. Almost 3 years to put on 40 pounds, which was a lot of like just refining weak areas and stuff like that. So it's funny, the gains are actually way slower and less impressive than they seem when you lay it out like that. But all that matters is where you're at now. By the way, speaking of programming, this was week 8 of my own lean strength program. That program works even in the off season. It got me the 425 bench and now the 640 deadlift. And I'm probably gonna run it again. I might do some variation work with it now, but that's on NickWrightBodybuilding.com. Link's always in the info box below or my Instagram bio. For my next trick, I'm gonna make this protein in this water 1. Look at that. Post-workout routine is going to be 1 scoop of protein. I'm not that hungry right now because the adrenaline's still kicking, but I want to get post-workout protein since the programming calls for not only PRs, but the bodybuilding side of things too. Got to get that physique popping as well as strong. So post-workout, we do a little anti-inflammation with CBD. This is the 5,000 milligrams, right under the tongue, sublingual. You want to hold it there for like 30 seconds to a minute or so. The longer the better. I'm kind of swallowing it now so I can talk to you. I'm giving this away if you want to try it out on my Twitter. All you gotta do is be following me and just go retweet it. I'm gonna go through the retweets and pick a winner or 2 at random to receive some drops for free. This is good for anxiety, it's good for relaxing before you go to bed, it's good for antioxidants, it's good for anti-inflammation, which is why I take it post-workout. Also, adrenaline's coursing right now, I gotta go edit this video. So I'm like this will help kind of make me like, okay, relax so I can get into the flow of editing and not like break the keyboard. So this, and a shake. A zip and a double cup.